Hello everyone, this is Cthulhuigi, aka the unquestioned master of keeping his parts under 11 minutes, and let's do this correctly this time. I did not cut out anything of any kind of importance at the end of that last part. I just realized I don't have a cape and I will not get a... Oh wait, never mind. Even though I am clearly racist towards everything but the blue Yoshi, that worked out wonderfully. All of them serve a purpose here. Let's drop down onto these platforms and quickly get there. If it looks like we are about to die, I shall be backing out of the level and not having to go through that first half again, but let's not talk about implausible pessimism, shall we? Yoshi? Yoshi? Where did you go, Yoshi? I'm going to assume he went off to flower fields to be with the other young furry Yoshis. Maybe he will make a friend or a romance. Because these are things that fictional bitmaps in Bidecadial can do. Anyway, I wasted about a minute and a half here, but I'm going to roll with it. At least I have a power-up so I can get a blue Yoshi and fly through the level. I think. I wonder if I can go down this. I sort of thought I could for whatever reason. Oh wait, it's a yellow block, so there's absolutely no way you could get anything without... Ooh? Oh, I distinctly remember farming, capes here. Hooray for cape farming, and... Yes, pubes respawning everything. Oops, I can't go back through here. Crap. So I guess there's a trade-off. You get a Yoshi coin and a cape, but you have to go previous in the level. And that's why I remembered coming out of that pipe. Because you can. And if you are so inclined, you can easily go back in there and get a second cape, but I do not need one for my purposes. Let's go, Yoshi. Finally, a Yoshi that is any likable. Were I to be wacky and reference things, I think one of my viewers would understand this Yoshi is very quiet and has no personality. Come on. At least I had the sense not to get a frigging butts. I mean, halfway point. Why am I being so arbitrarily bad at video games in this part? You know what, I have a strong urge to just completely redo this because I have not accomplished anything yet, but it is a rare time when I'm feeling this awake in Let's Playing, so as I mentioned previously, about 2 minutes ago, I'm going to roll with the problem this part has, and accept it as not being a perfect speed run of the game. This is how I would be normally playing it. I am not amazingly good at everything. I'm sorry to break all my female fans' hearts, but it's true. I'm still much better at everything than most people. But anyway, yes, let's get a backup feather. Or not. Yes, I am actually intentionally being this bad as to not crush the self-esteem of every other video gamer, because if I was as good at video games as I was at everything else, I would just be the unquestioned master of the universe. That's how I am. It's my way. This is an incredibly efficient way of going down things. At least there's another Koopa somewhere around here. Here we go. Thank you, and we just fly through the level. Why didn't I do that ages ago? It's because I did not want to employ cheap tactics. I wanted to give everyone a good sense of being better at the video game than me before I completely sweep the entire level. I am doing this for you, fans. I am doing this for you. And here we go, the unobtainable key. Obtainable? You decide, except I just showed you. So anyway, the last regular level outside of the special zone we have to do is this Libelor's Castle, and it is a hard one. It is the return of the autopilot block snake as seen in whatever one of those castles was, except this time it navigates a really tedious course, and it is bad times if you are looking for dragon coins, and admittedly acceptable times in most other circumstances. This happens to me way too frequently. I just am sad, and sometimes I do wacky spin jumps off the ball and chains, and I think one time I actually managed to survive with that, but such events are not frequent. And I think there are actually 96 levels, not 92, like I said previously. Whatever. They're pretty close. You can just wait for it here, but I prefer digging around and wasting everyone's time. Or was it? Yep, I, through wackies, managed to get on top of the part that I have trouble normally platforming with without any effort, and with looking like I was being a silly butt. Maybe I was being a silly butt, but being a silly butt is much better than the alternative of being a dead butt. I always like letting this guy go on it, because it looks sort of like it's automatically rolling along. And I do it too, and it's like, we're not doing wacky platforming, and just doing wacky standing on a block. Holy crap, that was close. And yes, it has to snake around down here where it already was, but because it's just a dick that way. Goes up steeply here, passes by another dragon coin, and plummels to its doom. Plummels, yes, that's a word. Plummets to its doom, or does it? Here lies the halfway point, a mushroom, and the remaining 2 dragon coins. Very nicely hidden. After you think you understand how they work with the first one, it does that to you. Whoa, that was off. Not letting this guy get any successful magics out or spawn any Koopas. Whatever, he got a successful magic, but it didn't cause any Koopas or gaps in the platform, so I'm happy. And this continues the insanely generous tradition of giving you a green thing. And look, it's the first boss again, except with fireballs that kill you. And lava, I suppose. Whatever. Pretty generous goings on here. Sort of a horrible dick move if you wanted all the dragon coins. But luckily I am not pathetic about that in this run. I could get the 1,000 points, but I'm nearing the end and I would like to clear this level before it ends. I should not have killed that magic Koopa. I definitely should not have killed that magic Koopa. Sigh. Epic fail. Oh well. This is, at the very least, generous with the power-ups if you manage to get the halfway point, and if you did not, you are utterly screwed, because this part is uncharacteristically hard without a cape, and I like how I call it part of a video game that is completely solid and unchanging, uncharacteristic of itself, but whatever. Calling the last castle outside of the final boss is difficult, being uncharacteristic, but once again, whatever. I am not striving for Miss Eloquence today. You know what? I am running low on time. so I will get past this redundant, boring part, and I will resume the recording with whereupon the Battle of Lemmy or Iggy or whoever the crap we're fighting